Hello everyone, Loki is back, and this is the final part of my Kid Obito Minecraft pixel art tutorial. So we're going to start off by heading down here to the last part of his clothes that needs to be filled in. And we're going to start with the red wool. Now with the red wool, we're going to start down here at this one block diagonal that's in between these two blocks going across and these two blocks going up on the left side. So we're going to start from that black wool there. Now, from that black wool starting on top of it, you're going to place two sets of twos going across on the upper level to the right. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So it should look like this. Now you're going to place two blocks going up on the right side. Two blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2. Now place two blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, and, whoops, and 2. So it should look like this so far. Now place two blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. Now two blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, and 2. It should be making contact with the top block of these two blocks going up. So now let's go back down here, and this time we're going to start from this one block here of the black wools that's surrounding these stone blocks here, the two stone blocks. So starting from this bottom block, so starting from that black wool, you're going to place three blocks going across on the lower level to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Now, starting on top of the left block of the three blocks going across, starting on top of that block, you're going to place 5 blocks going up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, place two sets of threes going up on the left side. Two sets of threes going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Get rid of those. So it looks like this. Now, place 9 blocks going up on the left side. 9 blocks going up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it should be making contact with these 3 black wools. So let's go down and get rid of this placement block. Now let's go back up. And now place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Now, starting from the top block of these 3 blocks going up, so starting from that block, you're going to move straight up, without moving left or right, just staying in this column, staying in this row. You're going to move straight up, and you should come across these black wools here. You should come across these 5 black wools going up. It's directly above the 3 red wools going up. So, starting underneath these 5 black wools, you're going to place 2 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2. So it looks like this. Now, place 5 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now place 3 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Now, you're going to place 4 sets of 2s going down on the right side. 4 sets of 2s going down on the right. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. That's 4 sets of 2s going down on the right. Now place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2. Now 1 block going diagonal down to the right. It's 1. Now 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now place 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. Now place 2 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2. Now, 2 sets of 3s going up on the left side. 2 sets of 3s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. And now we can go ahead and get rid of these placement blocks. So that's 2 sets of 3s going up on the left side. So it looks like this. So now you're going to place 4 blocks going up on the left side. 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. Now switch to the placement block and put 1 block on top of the second set of the 3s going up on the left. So place 1 block there. So it looks like this. Switch back to the red wool and place 1 red wool on top of the placement block. And starting on the right side of the placement block, place 2 sets of 2s going down on the right, starting on the right side. So 2 sets of 2s going down on the right. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's get rid of those, and it should look like this. Now you're going to fill in this 1 spot here. Actually, it's going to be these 2 spots. So fill in these 2 spots here with red wool. So it looks like this. Now let's go back over here to the second set of the 2 blocks going down. So let's go back to these 2 blocks here. Starting from that block, you're going to place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1. So it looks like this. Now place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Now place 2 blocks going up on the left side. That's 1, 2. Get rid of that. And now you're going to fill in this 1 single space here with red wool. So do that now. So it should look like this. Now let's go back up here to the left. Let's move just to the left. And we're going to move back to these 4 blocks here going up on the left. So go back to these 4 blocks here. Starting from the top block, on the left side, you're going to place a linked 4 blocks going up. A linked 4 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And it should make contact with this black wall. So that's a linked 4 blocks going up. So it looks like this. Now you're going to place a linked 2 blocks going up. A linked 2 blocks on the left. So that's 1, 2. So it looks like this. And now just place 2 blocks going up on the left side. So that's 1, 2. And 1 block going diagonal up to the left. And that's 1. So it should look like this. Now let's move back down to the button on Obito's shirt. So going back down here to these black wools and the 2 stone blocks, we're going to start on top of these 2 black wools here on the right side of the stone. So starting on top of it, starting from there, you're going to place 3 blocks going up. That's 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Now, place 2 sets of 2s going up on the left side. 2 sets of 2s going up on the left. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. So it should look like this. Now place 3 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And now place 2 sets of 2s going up on the left side. 2 sets of 2s going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. And now place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. And that's 1. And it should be making contact with the 9 blocks going up here. So it should look like this. Now let's move back down to the button area. Going back down here. And let's move back to the 3 blocks going across that we put at the beginning of this tutorial. And with the red wool, you're going to fill in 2 spots. You're going to fill in this area, this backwards L-looking shape here that's empty. You're going to fill in that. and you're going to fill in this area. So these are the two spaces. This space and this space gets filled in with red wool, so do that now. So it looks like this. Now, what you're going to do next is fill in two spaces with red wool. You're going to fill in this single space here, staying within the red wool outline. So it's going to go all the way up here. So staying within the red wool outline, you're going to fill in this space. And the second space you're going to fill in is this space here. Staying within the black wool and red wool outline, you're going to fill in this space here. Now again, the two spaces you're going to fill in is this space here, staying within the red wool. And you're going to fill in this space down here. Not this space up here. Don't get that confused. You're going to fill in this space and this space with red wool. And once you've done that, you're going to switch to the orange wool, and you're going to fill in all the remaining empty spaces with orange wool. In other words, you're going to fill in those small spaces, you're going to fill in those small spaces down here, and you're going to fill in this large space and that large space. So go ahead and do that now. And when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. Now let's put away the orange wool and the red wool for now, and switch to the nether brick. So now with the nether brick, let's go up here and work on Obito's goggles. And we're going to start, let's see, we're going to start from this area here. You see these 13 black wools going across? It's on the left side of Obito's goggles. So there's two 13 blocks. There's the bottom one and the top one. Let's start from the top one. So these 13 black wools going across to the right, and we're going to move to the left and start from these 3 blocks going across. This is where I want you to be. From these 3 blocks going across, starting on top of the right block of the 3 blocks going across, starting from there, you're going to place 13 nether bricks going across to the right. So starting from there, that's 1, just to show you where we are. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks going across, and it should look like this. Now, you're going to place 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. Now place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. And that's 1. So it looks like this. Now, let's go on the other side of these 4 black wools going across to the right. So let's go on the right side of it. And starting from the right side of the 4 blocks going across, you're going to place 2 sets of 3s going across on the lower level to the right. 2 sets of 3 starting on the right side of this 4 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. So it should look exactly like this. Now you're going to place 15 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 15. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 blocks. So it should look exactly like this so far. Alright. Now, you're going to place 1 block going diagonal up to the right. That's 1. Now, place 2 sets of 3s going up on the right side. 2 sets of 3s going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. Now, place 4 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, that's 4. Now, place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. That's 1. And now, place 3 sets of 4s. 3 sets of 4s going across on the upper level to the left. That's 3 sets of 4s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. That's 3 sets of 4s going across on the upper level to the left. Now place 9 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 9 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's 9 blocks. Now you're going to place 22 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. 22 blocks. And be sure to pause the video just to double check. So 22 blocks across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. And the last block, just to be sure, should be right above the first block of these 13 black wolves going across. So it should be aligned up with this. That's 22 blocks going across with nether brick. Now, you're going to place 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. 5 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the lower level, and it should look like this. Now place 8 blocks going down on the left side. 8 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now place 3 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Now place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right. 2 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And should be making contact with these 13 nether bricks going across to the right. So it should look like this. Now, what you're going to do may sound a little tricky. Hopefully it doesn't. What you're going to do next is fill in all of these spaces that are in between the nether brick and the black wool. In other words, you're going to fill in those single spaces up there. You're going to fill in that empty space. You're going to fill in these empty spaces here. So all these small empty spaces between the nether brick and the black wool, like this for instance, you're going to fill in all of these. Essentially, you're going to do the same thing you did over here for Obito's the outline of Obito's goggles. You see what we did with the light gray wool? You're essentially going to do the same thing with the nether brick and the black wool now. So fill in those empty spaces with nether brick. Do that now. And when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. So now we're going to move to the left kind of line. That's supposed to be Obito's eyes closed. So let's move to these 7 black wolves going across on the left side. So I'll fly back so you can see where we are. So let's go to these 7 black wolves going across. And we're going to start on top of the left block of the 7 blocks going across. You're going to switch to the placement block and put 1 placement block on top of the black wool. So it looks like this. Now switch back to the nether brick. And starting on top of the placement block, you're going to place 8 blocks going across to the right. 8 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get rid of that. So it looks like this. Now place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. Now let's move over to the right side. So that was the left side. Now let's move over to the right side. And we're going to start from these 11 black wolves going across. Now there's 2 11 black wolves. There's the top one and there's the bottom one. We're going to start from the bottom one. So we're going to start from these 11 black wolves. You're going to switch to the placement block. And starting on the right side of these 11 black wolves going across, you're going to place, right there, starting on the right side, you're going to place 2 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2, to the left, of course. So it looks like this. Now switch to the nether brick, and starting on top of the left block of these 2 blocks going across, so starting from there, you're going to place 9 blocks going across to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should look like this. Now you can go ahead and get rid of the placement blocks. And we are now done with the nether brick, so we're not going to use that anymore. And let's switch to the birchwood. Or we could switch perhaps to the, instead of the birchwood, let's use the oakwood. Switching to the oakwood, we're going to move to the left side of Obito's goggles, and we're going to start down here. We're going to start down here. If you remember, this is the block. I'll put a placement block and fly back. That's the first block of the 13 nether bricks going across to the right that we placed in Obito's goggles. So we're going to start from there. We're going to start on top of that nether brick. You're going to place 6 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 oakwood planks going up. So I'll fly back so you can see that it should look exactly like this so far. Now, you're going to switch to the placement block, and we're going to move just above the 6 oakwood planks to these 7 black walls going across, and we're going to put 1 placement block on the left side of these 7 blocks, so place 1 block there. So it looks like this. Now switch back to the oakwood planks, and starting underneath the placement block, you're going to place 6 blocks going across to the right. 6 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of that. And it should look exactly like this. Now we are done with the oakwood planks. So let's switch to the orange wool. Now with the orange wool, starting on the right side of the 6 oakwood planks going across, so starting from there, you're going to place 1 orange wool, so it looks like that. And place 2 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1. Now 2 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2. Now 1 block going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1. So it looks like this. Now let's move up here to the 4 black walls going across. It's in between the 1 block diagonal and the 7 blocks going across. So let's move to these 4 black walls going across, and we're going to start underneath the right block of the 4 blocks. So starting from there, you're going to place 1 orange wool there, and 2 blocks going down on the right side. So that's 1, 2. And 1 block going diagonal down to the right. That's 1. So it should look like this. Now let's go up here to the 3 nether bricks going across. And you're going to place 1 orange wool underneath the middle block of the 3 nether bricks going across. So place 1 block there. So it looks like this. Now place 1 orange wool on top of the left block of the 3 blocks going across. So place 1 orange wool on top of the left block, so it looks like this. Now from this block, place 2 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2. So it looks like this. Now, moving to the left of these 8 nether bricks going across, so let's move to the left, and you're going to switch to the placement block. Instead, we're going to start next to the bottom block of these 2 blocks going up. So we're going to start from here. Starting on the bottom block, on the left side of it, place 3 placement blocks going across. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Switch to the orange wool, and starting on the left side of the placement block, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. So that's 1, and that's 2. Now get rid of the placement blocks, and it should look like this. Next, we're going to move up here to the corner of the 13 black walls going across to the right. So we're going to start from here, the left block, on top of the left block. And what you're going to do is, you don't have to count. You just have to place a row of orange wool going all the way across until you make contact with that other nether brick over there, those 9 nether bricks. So all you're going to do is just place a row of orange wool like this. You don't have to count or anything, just to make it easier on you. So it looks exactly like this. Now you're going to switch to the placement block, and starting underneath the orange wool here that made contact with the nether brick, you're going to place 2 placement blocks going across to the left. So that's 1, and that's 2. So it looks like this. Now switch back to the orange wool, and starting on the left side of the placement block, in other words, also starting underneath this orange wool, you're going to place 7 sets of 2s going down on the right side. 7 sets of 2s going down on the right side. 7 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, and 1, 2, 7. And the 7th set of 2s should be making contact with these 3 nether bricks going across. Now let's get rid of the placement blocks. And it should look like this. Now switch to the... let's switch to the spruce wood planks. We can switch to these blocks now. Now with these spruce wood planks, we're going to move back over here to the right side, back to the bottom block of these 11 black wools going across, and we're going to start underneath the right block of the 11 blocks. So starting underneath that block there, you're going to place 5 spruce wood planks going across to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should look like this. Now we're going to switch to the orange wool. We can go ahead and put away the spruce wood planks because we're done. Switch to the orange wool and the red wool. Now with the orange wool, you're going to fill in 2 spaces with orange wool. So pay close attention. You're going to fill in this single space here with orange wool. And you're going to fill in this single space here with orange wool. Now pay close attention because this single space also goes over here. And it stops at this orange wool, this single block. So this large space is part of this small space that's going over here, and be sure to fill in this spot here. So it's just 2 spaces. Just pay close attention. It's this single space and this single space staying within the outline. And once you've done that, you're going to switch to the red wool, and you're going to fill in the remaining spaces in Obito's Goggle with red wool. So you're going to fill in this space with red wool. You're going to fill in, obviously, this small space, because it's not part of that. So, that space, this single large space over here, and that single large space over there. Now, all you really need to do is just pay close attention. Just fill in this single space with orange wool, and this single space with orange wool, and then the rest gets filled in with red wool. So, do that now. And when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. Now we can go ahead and put away the orange wool and the red wool, and switch to the birchwood plank. That's right, you're not filling it in with sand, so calm down, you overzealous little builders. There's still a lot of detail to put in Obito's face, so what you're going to do is switch to the birchwood plank, and with the birchwood plank, we're going to fly down here to the line that's underneath Obito's mouth. So let's fly down here to the 1 block diagonal that came after these 4 blocks going across. So, starting under this 1 block diagonal, place 1 birchwood plank there. So it looks like this. Now place 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the right with birchwood planks. So that's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. Whoops, that's 1, 2, 2. So that's 2 sets of 2s. Now, place 4 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 4 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should look like this. Now you're going to fill in those 2 empty spaces here between the birchwood and the black wool. You're going to fill it in with birchwood. So it looks like that. Now we're going to move up to Obito's nose. Yes, these three sets of twos are Obito's nose. Alright, starting underneath the left of the 2 blocks going across here, of his nose, you're going to place 2 blocks going across, so that's 1, 2. So it looks like that. Now 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now 1 block going diagonal up to the right. That's 1. And then fill in the empty space. Now, if you say I went too fast, you're crazy, because this is all that's left of Obito's nose. It's not complicating at all. Should be complaining. Alright, now let's move to the upper left corner of Obito's face. Let's go, let's see, not all the way up, but instead, let's start from these 3 black wools going across. That's close to the top corner. So from these 3 black wools going across, starting underneath the left block, or not the left block, the right block, starting underneath there, the right block of the 3 blocks across, place 2 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2. So it looks like that. Now, starting on the right block of the 2 blocks going across, place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Now let's go back to the 2 blocks going across, and starting from the left block this time, you'll place 6 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fly up and get rid of that. And now fill in this single area here with birchwood planks. Let's do that now. So it looks like this. Now let's move back to the 3 blocks going across here. And you're going to place 13 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. 13. So you don't have to count if you don't want to. It's essentially 13 black wools here. So you're just going to place the same amount of birchwood planks underneath the black wool. So it looks like this. Now you're going to do the exact same thing until you hit, let's say, over here. You see these black wools here? This is 15 black wools. You're not going to do this. This gets excluded. In other words, you're not going to place birchwood planks here until I tell you to. Although, you are going to place the same amount of birchwood planks underneath these black wools. So, you're going to do this. That's 2 black wools, that means 2 birchwood planks. That's 4 black wools, that means 4 birchwood planks. That's 3 black wools, that means 3 birchwood planks. That's 1, so that means 1 birchwood plank. That's 3 that's 3 black wools, so that means 3 birchwood planks. It sounded too fast, but honestly, it's not hard at all. You're just placing the same amount of birchwood planks underneath the black wool, except for the 15 black wools there. So go ahead and pause the video if you have to, just to catch up, which you really shouldn't. You should have this done by now. So, now, the 15 black wools here. Starting underneath the black wool, the left side of the 15 blocks going across, starting underneath that black wool, you're going to place 13 blocks going across. 13. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks going across. Now, place 4 blocks going down on the right side. 4 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of the placement block, and it should look like this. Now, fill in this single area here with birchwood planks. Do that now. And it should look like this. And when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. Now, I started this tutorial, I started the first part, I think, easily over a month ago. Maybe 2, I don't know, I haven't checked. So, I finally have my Obito on my Minecraft Xbox One edition, because I made this a very long time ago on the Xbox 360, so now I made them on my Xbox One world. So, I want to see pictures. I want you guys to take pictures of the completed project and tweet me them, Facebook me, or Instagram. Tag me in those so I can see it, like it, and favorite it, and share it. Because the longest tutorial to date has to be the Super Saiyan Teen Gohan, which took 8 parts, but those parts were about an hour long. Obito was just 30-minute parts, 30-minute parts here and there. But the Teen Gohan was an hour long parts, and it was 8 parts. This was 9 parts, 30 minutes. So I think, I'm not 100% sure, because I'm not sure exactly how long this took me. I'm going to have to go back and see how long this took me. Now, for those of you who started since part 1, you can easily say this took you about a month, only because you already understand that I have obligations to complete other tutorial parts, and I just can't focus on one pixel art, because that means other people won't be able to make my other pixel arts. So thank you so much for your patience and your dedication to continue coming back to my channel, checking back when the new part for Obito, and now the final part is completed. So I definitely want to see those pictures, guys. So I did the whole outro thing, but I actually did want to check when the first part was uploaded, and the first part was actually uploaded on September 22nd. Literally 2 months. 2 months and what? 2 months and 2 days after this date that's uploaded. Today's November 24th. The first part was uploaded September 22nd. 2 months. 2 months, because I was busy and I had other stuff to do, other pixel art tutorials in here, and I enjoy your dedication. So thank you so much for coming back.